You go over the camera. Hi everyone. Here is Danny, and today I'm gonna do his 1 year update. Okay, I'm gonna let you do it so you can do your thing. This is actually the first update I've ever done. And I'm looking at Danny because he's down here. Now he's eating a snack. I just wanted to share with y'all some of his things now that he's 1, what he's doing, and the good stuff like that. So he turned 1 August 18th, and we went for his 1 year checkup last week, and he was 22 pounds, 5 ounces, and he was the 70th percentile for weight. And then for height, he was 30 inches and a half. 30 and a half inches tall, and he was 75th percentile for height. So he is a little bit on the bigger side now. He was actually really small, not when he was born. I mean, he was like right around 8 pounds, but like the first month he had lost weight and he was like 10th percentile. So the doctor was like, remember when he was small? Now he's big. So with his size, he is currently in size 4 diapers, and then for clothes he'll wear 12 months, and then he is starting to wear some of 18 months like shirts and stuff. That's what I'm buying for fall, is 18 months. I want to share his schedule with you guys. So most days he's pretty predictable. So he will wake up typically around 7, and I will breastfeed him. He is still breastfed and have introduced whole milk also. But I will feed him in the morning, and then he will play around a little bit. Usually around 9, he'll have his breakfast, and usually that'll be like a yogurt. Actually, I'll cut up a banana sometimes and let him feed himself. Can you stop that? Feed himself banana and then some Cheerios, and then usually I'll spoon feed him a yogurt. And I try to offer him whole milk with his breakfast too. He still doesn't really like it, probably because it's not as sweet as breast milk. But I mean, he'll drink it. And after he has his breakfast, he'll usually take his morning nap, and that typically around like 9:30 or 10, and he will sleep for about 2 hours. Some days he'll sleep for like 2.5 hours. I just keep checking on him. So he'll take his morning nap, and then he will wake up from that, and I will feed him again. This is like on a day I'm off. If I'm working, then I just have my mother-in-law feed or give him whole milk whenever he wakes up, and he'll just like eat it with a snack. He doesn't, I try to stop doing the bottles unless I work at night and they give him a bottle before bed. I'm getting off the schedule. So he'll wake up from his nap, have a little snack, either breastfeed or some whole milk and goldfish or something. And then around 1 or so, he'll have lunch. Sometimes it's peanut butter and jelly, or I'll make like a ham sandwich, cut it up. Maybe have like fruit with it or goldfish. I just kind of give him a couple things that he can kind of feed himself, because he doesn't really like to be spoon fed. He would rather just feed himself now. So he'll have that, and then by this time, say it's like 1:30, he'll play around, and then he'll usually take an afternoon nap, probably like 3 or 4. It just kind of depends. I might feed him again before his nap, or he might just go down. And then when he wakes up from that, I would feed him again. Or if I wasn't there, he'd have a snack again. And then he'll have his dinner around like 6:30 or 7. And sometimes it's like chicken or another sandwich. It just really depends what we have. if what we're having he can have. Like tonight we're gonna have chicken and pasta, so I'll probably just give him a little bit of that. So he'll have that and then kind of plays around a little bit, and then he'll usually go to sleep around 9, and I will feed him and then put him in his crib awake, and he'll go right to sleep. So that's pretty much his schedule. He is a good baby, and I appreciate right now that he's taking the 2 naps. I know eventually he'll drop one of them, and I guess I'll try to do it. I mean, the doctor said, you know, you shouldn't force him to not take a nap. You can normally tell. And I'm guessing when that happens, I would make the nap later in the day, like around 11 maybe, and then he would stay awake. And then he'd probably go to bed a little bit earlier, around like 7 or 8 probably. He also is just crawling everywhere. He has been pulling himself up and cruising for a while now, but he's not walking. He has done a couple of steps, like, but you can tell he's just still scared, and he can get wherever he wants to get crawling, so why learn how to walk, right? But he could definitely do it if he wanted to, because when he was just like holding on to my dress, walking. But he just right now wants the security of holding on to something, which is fine. So yeah, he just likes to get into stuff, of course. The fish tank, he likes to try to open that up and put his hand in the water, which we don't allow. He likes to press buttons on the like internet router that he has access to. He likes to press that button. He does play with his toys pretty good. He got some blocks for his birthday, and we'll play with them, and then he just like takes apart whatever we do. So he does that. He does have a little walker that he practices with. He will do it a little bit. I mean, it's not something he's going to play with for a long time. He'll just kind of walk, and then once he runs into something, he kind of is over it. And he has one of those ring toys where you put the rings on, and he can put that in the order. But yeah, he's just growing like a weed, as they say. Also, he is awful at getting in the car seat now. It's gotten really bad, like this past week. Of course, he's rear facing because you are supposed to be now until you're 2. And he hates it. He fights. I literally sit in a parking lot for like 5 minutes trying to get him in. So if anyone has tips on how to do that easily, he just like completely fights you and you feel like you're torturing him. I would say the car seat is definitely my biggest hurdle right now. I really do fear having to go out because it's that bad. It's easier when you have 2 people because you can have one person like hold him down while the other one straps it. So once you do the first strap, he's fine. It's just getting him in the position. As far as weaning him goes, I don't really have too many plans to. I do work full time. I work 5 days a week, and I would like to not have to pump at work, but I don't know how I could possibly go 8 hours. Right now, I dropped it to 1 pump, and I don't think I could go longer without being in pain, and that's the kind of part that I am scared of the most. Like, I know he's going to be fine either way, but I don't know how you just stop, you know? But yeah, I'll go like 4 hours without pumping, so I'll do it in the middle of my shift. But right now, I mean, he's perfectly fine drinking the whole milk when I'm at work, and goes back, and then when I'm off, we just kind of do it like normal, usually like 4 or 5 times. And I mean, I'm fine doing that. I'm definitely fine doing it like morning and night until he's 2. You know, if I could boost my own body to be able to like go the whole day and not be in pain, and just be able to kind of empty in the morning and at night, then that would be great to not have to use the breast pump anymore, because that is not fun. And thank y'all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.